When that one AntiFA protester went up and decked Richard Spencer over there in Washington, Antifa may have had a leg to stand on, because it's without a doubt that Richard Spencer is a white nationalist, and it was kind of odd to see so many people coming up and defending him, even though he had every right to speak his mind and not be shut down like that, as shown by the ACLU themselves defending neo-Nazis back in 1978. What happened last night just removes all credibility from the Antifa and anti-fascist groups and a good majority of the left. Because, well, last night I was watching what was happening and I decided to give my dad a call. My dad was up because usually on the days when he has to go in for his cancer treatment, he's usually up a lot because of the cocktail of drugs they give him, put him on edge and keep him up. So he was up, and I called him up and I asked him if he was watching the news and if he was seeing what was going down in Berkeley. And so he turned over to the news, and on TV there was almost no mention of it. The only thing he could find was when he flipped it over to Fox. He tried CNN, he tried MSNBC, BBC. He gets BBC News via satellite. Nothing there. The only mention he saw of it was on Fox News, where they mentioned that there were protests going on at UC Berkeley regarding Milo Yiannopoulos giving a lecture there and saying that it was canceled because of the protests. No mention of what I was seeing on Twitter, which was a whole bunch of people losing their goddamn fucking minds. What do you hope to accomplish here, Antifa? What are you hoping to accomplish here by doing what you did? Because here we are the next day, and we've got fucking President Trump. We've got him saying he's gonna look into pulling federal funding for UC Berkeley. And we've got people talking about, oh, maybe we should ban masks in public. All face coverings in public. You want a police state? This is how you get a fucking police state. I told my dad what was going on. And I told him the cause of it. And, he knows who Milo Yiannopoulos is, and he knows what Milo Yiannopoulos does. He knows that Milo's pretty much just a conservative asshole troll. And that does not justify what happened last night. This is a level of fucking autistic screeching that should never have happened. Everything that happened last night was because a gay, Jewish, conservative writer who is a fucking troll, who's no different from what you see on 4chan, on Encyclopedia Dramatica, on Twitter itself, or over at the He Will Not Divide Us thing that Shia LaBeouf is doing. And this is how you fucking react. This is how you fucking react. I don't know, maybe they're on some kind of fucking drug or something, and it's a drug that makes them see fascists everywhere. Cause goddamn, yeah, that one lighting rig, yeah, I'm pretty sure that lighting rig had fascist tendencies. I'm pretty sure those garbage cans, yeah, they look like they were Sikh Highland a little bit. Those ATMs, man, they were just I'm pretty sure they were, they were. I can't think of a fucking joke here. Fucking fuck me. And then the cream on top of this was, or the cherry on top of this pile of shit was, or the couple cherries was the first one. This is all taking place at a building called. Sorry. While I look this up, let me get to my other point. There's been a lot of drama over Starbucks hiring 10,000 refugees, and it's usually from the same crowd. They go and they ban, or no, they go and they boycott Starbucks every fucking year because Starbucks hates Christmas and all this dumb shit. They're basically just a bunch of fucking retarded crybabies because they don't like what Starbucks does. So last night, a Starbucks got destroyed by by these fucking AntiFA rioters. Yeah, this was a fucking riot. It wasn't a goddamn protest. This was a riot. It started when they were firing fireworks at the building. By the way, yeah, I just double checked. Yeah, the Martin Luther King Student Union building. Good fucking job. You fucking rioted and nearly burnt down the Martin Luther King Student Union building. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, it's the next day, and we have a chance to reflect back on what's happened. We've seen Antifa do all this. We've seen them pepper spray attendees to Milo's lecture events. The event has been canceled. And oh boy, and they're still going on. They're still going on about how violent and how evil and how everything about anyone who doesn't agree with them, because that's where we're at right now. It's pretty much, if you're not with me, you're against me. If you're not Antifa, then you're obviously a Nazi. That's where we're at now. Jesus Christ. All I have to say is that, if you're not one of these Antifa fucks, and you're just in a situation where this happens, either you're going to a lecture that they deem something that deserves this kind of treatment, it's just fucking protect yourself. Get yourself some pepper spray, learn how to use it. Get yourself a taser, learn how to use it. If you conceal carry, you might want to fucking do that. I don't know. I mean, we've seen pepper spray attendees. We saw them knock out and then proceed to beat up with steel bats, or no, with aluminum bats and rods. Just a dude on the fucking street who might have been an attendee or not. Who knows? It could have been an attendee. It could have been a fucking one of their own. It just he suffered the curse of being called a fascist by accident, and thus he was knocked out, and then they proceeded to just fucking beat the shit out of him with steel rods. Jesus fucking Christ. You may have had a leg to stand on with the whole Richard Spencer thing, but you don't right now. You don't. And now we can enjoy the possibility of an actual police state now. Because all you're doing is justifying whatever actions that fucking cheese puff in the goddamn White House can do now. Thank you, Antifa. You fucking retards.